Hello there, my Cancer Collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, Cancer? You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, Cancers, what's going on? What's up, Cancer? God protects me and God fights my battles. No weapon formed in spirit or physical against me shall prosper. I'm highly favored and protected from all evil, as is my beautiful Cancer Collective. Look at that, Cancer. Some of y'all could be coming in or running into somebody that is going to be a perfect match for you, right? You're just going to be out and about doing your thing, and boom, there's a King of Cups. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, whatever it is and however it factors into your situation, Cancers. I like that. 10 of Pentacles, moving, and this is something that you don't plan. This is just that sort of unexpected, serendipitous, right? Why am I thinking Alice in Wonderland? What is... I'm being drawn back to... oh my God, like an old history class, and the teacher was talking about something. What was the word? Serendipitous? That's it. I can't remember the teacher, but that's how I learned the word, serendipitous. The teacher explained it. I think it was one of my history teachers, actually. Serendipity, but somewhere or another he was referring it to like Alice in Wonderland. Interesting. Cancers? Look at that. Great opportunity. Almost like them walking into the magical forest there. I like that, Cancers. Good possibilities. Good possibilities. But you're doing it without really thinking. It's sort of that fool's journey. As soon as you start, you know, the beginning of the great journey begins with the first, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. It's like that sort of deep energy. Some of y'all could be going back to your philosophy classes or reading some philosophers or getting some philosophy from online. There's a really good channel I found. I may link it for you guys, Cancer. This they just do videos of certain dominant people in history or writers, their best quotes from their work. It's very interesting. They read it too. The guy's got this awesome fucking voice, kind of, I think it's like British. I don't know. I love listening to him, but it's like the positive sort of philosophy statements. Two of Swords here. I was hearing caught in a trap. So what's going on here, Cancer? Caught in a trap. Okay. There's still some illusion. Okay. There's still something at play around you, Cancer, that you don't see. But this I like because this reminds me of that beginning of that fool's journey, and this reminds me of the sort of dead end. I'm really not familiar with Alice in Wonderland, y'all. I'm drawing a blank on that. But if that's familiar with you, interpret these cards how that would factor into that book, okay? This feels like that fool's journey, but you're going to have to trust it. And one of them is just a dead end. Positive energy here. But the Fool card goes in and, the Fool talks about just living life, loving life, and taking the journey. Enjoying the journey's about as important as the destination. The Moon, we got the Three of Pentacles here with that Two of Swords. Some of y'all could definitely be studying, maybe looking up philosophers. I'm getting that. Five of Cups here with that Ten of Swords. Philosophy on endings. Oh, someone may be doing a eulogy. Maybe you're looking up some philosophy on that. Or someone very close to you. I'm really getting library energy, study energy from that. I got to tell you, Cancers, I'm feeling a very studious type energy coming off of this. philosophy, right? Someone that goes in and maybe you're going to be studying some of the more ancient philosophers. With this Five of Cups here and that Ten of Swords, maybe when it comes to dealing with a death or a situation. Now, I feel that this passing has already happened. And maybe you're just going in and doing the inner work, or some of you could be doing a eulogy. I am picking up that. And you're going in deep trying to figure out. Someone might be writing a book. Someone could be a ghostwriter as well. With that Two of Swords energy there, someone could be a ghostwriter. This feels very smart. What's between this? The Hermit. A lot of study, a lot of thinking, a lot of deep philosophical shit. Okay, someone here is really deep into the philosophy. Don't go down the rabbit hole, though, and just stay in sort of that dark, morose type energy. Is someone just sitting there reading Sylvia Plath? I mean, I'm really... it's a smart energy. It's an intellectual energy. But don't get caught up in just the darkness, the sadness. If you're doing a lot of research and you're reading a lot of very deep philosophies, maybe on life and death, keep you some sort of junk-ass novel around, whatever your guilty pleasure is, and counterbalance that with the guilty pleasure. Don't be all up in this really deep, emotional philosophy and get caught up in it. Don't let it put you in that mind space. So I really feel someone could be writing a book. Someone could be are you writing on your experiences? Is that why you're reliving it? Now, this feels like you're looking at like the past writers. You're going somewhere in the past. Maybe you're doing some sort of self-help book. Between the Moon and that Two of Swords up here, we got the Four of Wands. Someone could be a ghostwriter. Someone could maybe a philosophy teacher as well. Librarian energy even. Between the Two of Swords and that Ten of Swords is the Eight of Wands. So someone could be passing. Now, this could be a colleague or someone close to you. For some of you, this could be someone that you went to school with. This could be someone that you used to work with. Picking up real heavy with like the college or library. Someone being the philosophy professor that gets a little too caught up. Or someone that gets a little too caught. I feel like you need to stay out of that negative so much. Yeah, Knight of Swords. You could be hearing about a passing of somebody. I don't think it's going to be somebody really necessarily close to you. Because I'm picking up intellectual here. So if you were to do a eulogy at this person's funeral, you probably have some smart-ass people in the audience. So you're going to want to make sure that what you say is true, is very deep and very moving. It does feel like intellectual snobbery. I got to tell you that. It does feel like intellectual snobbery. Why am I thinking this has to do with work? Whatever the hell someone does, this sort of philosophy, this journey that somebody took. And maybe they're just studying philosophy on death and kind of a morose type energy. And if someone was doing the work or someone was teaching a course, they would have to do that, right? They'd have to dig in deep to the subject matter in order to figure out a curriculum. Between the Hermit, this Knight of Swords, we got the Ten of Pentacles. Someone could be in school and they hear about a passing. I think there's going to be some sort of ending take place. If it's not a passing, it could just be like an abrupt ending. What crosses that Ten of Pentacles? The Page of Cups. This could even be with someone that you're dating or someone that you meet. They could have come from a situation like this. Cancers, this feels really, I mean, I like this energy. This feels like, it does feel like intellectual snob. I mean, I'm going to tell you that. This is someone that quotes, they're very well read. Someone could be working on a book, and that could be their research. Maybe someone's working on their doctorate. Um, Someone could be a teacher as well, a librarian. Someone really deep in some energy here. But there could be an ending that takes place. Now, it doesn't have to be a literal death. Maybe it's just a symbolic. Someone's just really into the... Oh, someone's definitely an intellectual snob. The symbolism. The symbolism. Now, from a layman's term, because I know this feels like smarty pants energy. I'm going to tell you that this is someone that literally, probably a fucking genius, really diving into philosophy here. Maybe dealing with passing. Someone could be writing a self-help book or to help people get over their grievance. There could be some sort of passing close to home or something that affects you on a personal level. For some, this could just be a colleague. It's like an ending. Now, again, back to layman's term. This is just, if you're listening to a bunch of sad songs, quit that shit. If you're listening or reading a bunch of sad poetry, authors, quit that shit. You want to kind of flip the script. Sweet Jesus, Cancer. This is just weird energy. What is this? Seven of Pentacles with the holding on to something. Someone could be stuck on an ending or a death, a passing that they haven't been able to get over with the Judgment here in this Temperance card. Maybe if someone's going through and trying to find poetry or knowledge. I'm not really picking up Bible energy here. I'm picking up more like philosophy, to be quite honest with you. It feels like philosophy. Someone's writing. Someone's going to be writing. If you're working on something, it's going to be very successful. I have to tell you that. I can feel that. Someone's getting called to write on a situation. Now, from a regular person standpoint, okay, if you decide you're going to write, maybe start vlogging, maybe you're going to start doing videos or something, and you're taking your past into account. For some of you, this could be your family story. Maybe you're going and researching your family bloodline, and you're realizing it feels tragedies. It feels like tragedies. You're looking up maybe, and you're focusing on some of the more negative energies here. For some of you, it could even be on your mama's side. It feels like research study. If you write something, it's going to be very good for you. It's going to turn out to be very lucrative. And hopefully in the process of this is sort of the kicker here. Hopefully through the process of doing this, you get the healing that you need to do. It's kind of like Judgment. As you bring up them old past wounds, it's very imperative that you heal from this. Because that's sort of the problem I'm picking up on this. Don't go down that rabbit hole of just being in sort of the negative. Okay, you have overcome the situation. Don't hold on to past energy that you don't need. Okay, don't hold on to past energy that you do not need. Because it ain't going to work for you. Maybe from doing this research, you get the healing that you need to do. But definitely, if you set out to write something, if you're doing this inner work, and maybe you're working on a self-help type book or something along that lines, it could be very lucrative for you. So if you're not, maybe that's going to be an idea for some of you. Because you can do the healing process, but while you're going through and diving into this energy, you're going to be able to heal old wounds. So this does... It's like it kind of feels like shadow work, but it's in an intellectual way. Maybe it's going to deal with the passing or how you dealt with a passing in your family and how that sort of affected everything. Maybe this energy happened in the past. And now, you're taking this loss and you're turning it into a gain. I like this energy, Cancer, because you're taking something that happened and you're going to be writing on it. And as you're researching, see, look at that. 7 of Pentacles there at the 4 of Pentacles. While you were researching, holding on to some things, holding on to thoughts, belief patterns, whatever it is, the judgment, when the judgment arises, you start doing that work, you're going to inadvertently be doing the healing work as well. And if you write on it, you decide to write on it or speak on it, it's going to be very beneficial to you. Page of Cups, Pisces energy. For some of you, this could be the first time you do this. This could be a new opportunity that you're actually going to dive into, that you're thinking about doing, or that you've done. Maybe you're trying to put it out there. Maybe you're looking for a publisher. Maybe you're looking for, you're waiting for an answer. Queen of Pentacles, mama side of the family. Where are we at? 1549? Damn, Cancer, this took longer than I thought. So, from the intellectual standpoint, if you're doing a lot of study in that philosophy and you're really into it, don't get swept into that sort of dark, morose type energy. A colleague or someone that you worked with could pass. Someone could be asked to speak at a eulogy, and it's going to be kind of intellectual snobbery. You're going to... I got to say that because you're going to be in a room full of smart people. So you want to make sure that whatever you say is going to be, is going to be critiqued very highly. From a regular person type energy, I think if you're thinking about talking about your life experience and what you went through and how you overcome it, really work on that. I am thinking healing that comes from this. So for some of you, if you're seeing a therapist, if you're talking to a therapist, maybe broach that up and figure out how to put those words, your situation into words. For some of you, that could be how a therapist kind of helps you think or helps you work through a situation. If you have a hard time speaking on it, maybe putting it to words, maybe that's what they're going to have you do, some sort of writing, I'm saying homework, right? Some sort of writing. What the hell do they call them? Some sort of writing type exercise to kind of help you release from whatever you're going through. And some of y'all could, be looking at, if it's not the late philosophers, maybe it's the, the sort of sad memes and shit like that pop up. But don't go down the rabbit hole on that and just stay stuck in that energy. A lot of you, it's words of wisdom that you learn from and move the fuck on. But it really feels like from the whatever research is done, whatever you decide to do, positive energies could come out of it. It's like healing. But while you're healing, whatever you're doing is actually going to pay off financially, especially if you write that book or you make that video or whatever the fuck it is you're doing here. Because I feel like if you do it, it will be to your benefit, one way, shape, or form. Because through that digging up of the past with the judgment here and that temperance energy, while you're doing the work, while you're actually doing your studies, whatever it is, your research, you're actually going to be healed. This feels very beautiful. I am picking up fucking intellectual snobbery. I look at that card and I see brown. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. It could be the passing of a colleague. Could be the passing of a writer that you like that maybe tends to be more on the sort of darker side of writing. Ten of Pentacles. Someone maybe could find a book or someone's journal from their family and going through. If some of you had smart family members that wrote, maybe you're going to find some sort of lost journal or some sort of obscure writing that they did. Maybe if they published a paper or some sort of thing, you could be looking for that. When I think of this, I brought up Sylvia Plath. What is the name of that movie? Is it The Hours? Where Nicole Kidman put the prosthetic on her nose to play Sylvia Plath. That movie could factor in. Because I am kind of picking up that energy, especially with these two cards. Oh my God. Oh my, oh, yeah. I'm hearing that last line in my head here. But this feels like intellectual snobbery as well. Cancers, that was an interesting reading. I like that. I think it was the hours. Because, yeah, wasn't Meryl Streep was in it? Was it John Hurd? Or that one dude? Yeah. Sylvia Plath. Yeah, cancers. I love that. You make me want to fucking read a smart book. Uh, I like the fact that whatever is done is going to bring healing. As you're doing the research, as you're looking up things, hopefully for some of you, if you have to do research into an area that might seem a little too dark for you, that you try to find the positive. Like I said, if you're doing a lot of reading, keep you a sort of trash novel that you read for fun, just to sort of pull your energy away from getting kind of sucked into that rabbit hole. Um, there's a lot going on there. So take what's yours and leave the rest. Might be little tidbits for certain people. I love that though. Through the healing, you're actually able to, through the healing and the research, you're actually able to kind of heal yourself inadvertently in the process. Now, for some of you, this could be a writing exercise that maybe a therapist had you work on to kind of help open you up, especially if you're not able to vocalize it. Maybe you're better writing it out. Whatever your process is, do it. If you're getting drawn to do something, maybe writing on your story, it's going to be beneficial. Either way, you're going to get the healing from it, and some of you are going to be able to actually get some money. You could actually turn it into something that could be profitable. So it's like a win-win for everybody. Definitely some intellectual snobbery, though. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. I think the movie is The Hours. Um, Very good movie, very interesting movie, but yeah, the ending kind of sucks. But I feel like intellectual snobbery. Doing the healing, someone actually doing the research, someone actually does the healing. Damn, Cancer, thank you for that energy. I love that boost. Peace, love, and light.